Hi.
What it do, man? So we at the Cronem show. As you can see, I got some AtMyCity merchandise. It was gifted just to me. This is a one of a kind. The all black, the sticker. Y'all don't got the one with the sticker, you heard?
That's true. Athea, how come I don't have a sticker on mine?
Like everyone that normally should be hopping on Crow Gang beats because we also have a sound that we could tailor to you. Know what I'm saying? I definitely believe that KEKEDABRAT should get some Crow Gang production.
For sure.
I don't even know if you even know my resume like that, but you know, I be cooking like a motherfucker.
I heard a one too.
And how come you haven't told her like holler at the kid for them beats?
We were actually just talking about this. We were. She was bigging you up.
I feel like she's saving you.
No.
All right. We're just talking about how should people support their friends that don't make good music?
Oh, hell no. Not me. I'm gonna be like, okay.
Like, I'll be honest with you, but I'm not gonna like downplay your shit. Like, I'm not gonna like be like, don't do this. Like, never stop. Well, actually, it really just depends on how shit you are.
Because some people, it's like you could kind of hear
the potential.
Yeah. But if they don't have no potential, I mean, wrap it up.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
and everyone has potential. So
especially the ones that don't rap on beat for nothing.
Do you think everybody has potential though?
Absolutely. Like if they start trying a thing, it's only for them to develop after the fact, right? But if there's no development,
right,
you know, then it's kind of like wrap that shit up.
Right.
No, I know some niggas that refuse to rap on beat till this day, and it's like, don't send me your shit.
Oh, they probably think it's cool. That's why.
No, they don't have no rhythm.
Oh.
I would hate to know what their gal them have to go through it when our nighttime come.
Oh God!
Thank God I'm Jamaican.
I know those ones.
Thank God I'm African and Jamaican.
See, you from the motherland.
It's a pussy clot. First segment we running through is I can't make this shit up, right? It's a story, not even a story. It's an experience that you may have witnessed or experienced yourself that no one really wants to believe, but it really happened.
Let me get into this, bitch. So, probably like a month ago or something.
Here we go.
We pretty much, I was bringing my homegirl to go get her cat fixed. We left for like an hour and a half, and it came back, and I found jizz on my mirror. Someone like came into my house, and they masturbated on my mirror and left the evidence. And then, there's nobody coming in and out of the apartment. So right now I'm working on a court case.
Does anyone have a key to your house?
No. Can't make this shit up.
I don't even know what to even say to this shit. This is wild.
What was the topic again?
Can't make this shit up.
I can't make this shit up.
Okay. Kiki, what you got when it comes to wild situations that no one want to believe?
I feel like I've been through like a lot of crazy things,
right?
but I just can't think about it right now. Can we skip me?
All right, what's next on the list?
Toronto slang origins.
All right, so when it comes to Toronto slang origins, I mean, they say a lot of it comes from the Caribbeans, Africans. A lot of it be coming from...
Yeah, but I mean, like the moment where like everybody starts like saying the words. Like, for example, like tutus.
1993 Snow
Informer.
Mm-hmm.
And for those that don't know, Snow is from the end still.
I just want to
you
say,
know, he's a Northside Millie member. Someone got to get him on the Cronem show.
Just reach out to him.
Word. But when it comes to slang, like
tutus.
Wasi.
That's from like when I was in high school though.
Really?
Yeah, Wasi has been a thing.
Yeah, you guys have to remember.
I mean, you just be dipping out in out the country. Real yardie. You were born in Yard?
No, I'm born Canadian, but I lived in Jamaica. I went to school in Jamaica.
Rumor has it you're a badass out there.
Absolutely.
I heard that you're the reason they had to abolish beating children in school.
Yeah, because my mother go down there and kill a girl. I drop me a Mac.
I believe it still. I believe it.
No, my mom's a good girl still. She wouldn't do that. I'll leave the dirty work for myself. But talking about Toronto origins, like just like the slang and stuff, if we're gonna really start from the beginning, it's really that Canadian slang with that urban Caribbean lingo all tied in together. Get that yeah, like that part, like that's a very Canadian, you know?
Extremely.
Hey, buddy. You know those guys, those lumberjack guys, like
the
that.
Newfies or like the
Right.
Prince Edward Island.
That very Canadian
Yeah.
tone. It's them mixed in with the Caribbean at the same time.
Word.
Right. And then we just start moshing up words and creating things to and define people. You know, like waist gal. Some gal a waist gal. Right. What else? What does my nephew say? There's a new one, the off-brand niggas.
What about the slang that we canceled, like
Like,
tip, for example?
like what?
Tip. You know how people used to be like,
Tip.
I'm on a dolo tip.
I didn't know that was canceled.
Cause like
I feel like nobody really says that anymore though.
'Cause
I don't
it's
know if
kind
it's canceled, but
it depends.
expired. Yeah.
Because it depends on how you say it, right? It can
Yeah.
come off as a little frisky, you know?
I think I still say tips. But I'm an old school nigga. Like, you might catch me with the fucking winter Blue Jays fitted with the flaps sometimes. I can't. It happens.
Canadian.
Real
The flaps.
Real Toronto, you know what I'm saying? The menacing Blue Jay fitted. You see a nigga with that, walk the next way. Especially if the flaps are down. No, he got a problem.
If you're looking
He got a
some-
fucking problem.
If you guys are looking for something to wear with that, it's this one right here.
Will you be having any of these with the flaps for the winter?
Yo, I'm gonna look into it just for you.
I was gonna say you should bring it back. I'll wear it.
No,
Nah, but I'll be hard body though.
Yeah.
honestly, you know, my brand is very like custom. So if you need something, like I could get it for you custom. So like that's a good idea for when the winter comes. I'm gonna start sourcing what I gotta source and make sure like it's ready. But of course, it's not gonna be like. It's gonna be very limited edition. So, get it ready.
When you decided to start working on your brand, how did you get into it and even choose the name AtMyCity?
Okay, well, it's a mashup of my name and my city. So Athea at my city. I was just trying to bring the city together. You know what I mean? Like I was finding that a lot of the media that Canadians were consuming were more geared towards Americans. Well, not geared towards Americans, but it was American, you know, media, American culture, like just American stuff, TVs, Nickelodeon, you know what I mean? So I wanted to bring a thing to where I'm like showcasing what's happening in Toronto.
And you also said like you're putting together showcases for artists as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So at my city, we do productions as well. The main thing that I do is I bring together talented up and comers and I give them a platform to showcase their talents. So that's it within like fashion and entertainment. I've done more fashion than entertainment, but like I'm steady building it. You know what I mean? Like I've been building it, but in between that, like life hasn't been happening. So it's like I'm trying to build my team, but I'm just trying to keep my shit together as well, right? Sorry, is this gonna affect the?
I don't know. Like, can you hear yourself properly?
No. I could hear myself, but is it PG-13?
Oh no, say what you want.
Oh, okay. I don't want to cuss up too much bomba clot, yeah. But yeah, like otherwise from that, like I'm kind of getting I'm stabilizing at this point right now. I'm probably gonna have to make a move because like what the fuck. What was the first topic?
Can't make this shit up.
Can't make this shit up, yo. So who knows? Probably in a couple months I'm gonna have to cut from, you know, where I thought I was gonna be situated for the next couple of years into a new spot. But I'm not gonna like I'm just gonna keep rolling with the punches, you know what I mean? Because people keep asking me, they keep asking for the brand, keep when's the next fashion show? Like people are hungry and there's no one right now. Well, I'm not gonna say there's no one right now, but for our community, the urban community, the diverse urban community in Toronto, There's not much going on for people to build themselves up and be a part of platforms that, could take them further.
I definitely agree because, especially one main thing is like just a lot of politics. So it's like people don't want to work with a lot of people.
Well, like for me, it's just like you guys do whatever you got to do. Like, are you trying to go up or are you trying to go down? Because at the end of the day, everybody knows everybody in Toronto. It's really small out here. So to say, something's going on and you see a flyer and you want to take part in it, but you see a name on the flyer but you don't like that person. Like, Regin, like keep it business, okay? They're not everybody in the industry you're gonna like.
It's true.
So, a lot of people are in the city for Poppy show. A lot of people have clicks, this, that. For me, it's just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna work with whoever I want to work with. If you want to work with me and you're gonna come with them good vibes, then let's do it. Because it's not like I haven't had success in like my events or people that I've worked with. I've worked with people that have, gone much further in their career, getting Junos and you know what I mean?
Shout out Aquila. We love you.
Who that?
Shit, let them know who Aquila is.
She won 2 Juno Awards. She's an R&B singer. I think she's more like alternative.
Okay.
But she just released an album actually called Falling Into Place.
Shout out to Aquila though.
Moving up. Yeah, big up yourself, queen. Me, I go follow you. But yeah, like I've worked with some people and they have really excelled. Like after working with them, whether I supported them or they took part in my events or anything like that, there are some names that are out there that have really excelled after, I've worked with them. And I'm not saying that it's because of me, but it's just like I was a part of their journey. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole thing. We're on a journey. So if I could be a part of someone's journey and be a person to like uplift them or like even give to say like, oh, like you need something for, you want to go, be a model, be a part of Top Model Canada. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a modeling thing, like a modeling competition for people in Toronto. And I supported a girl, you know what I mean? Like with my dollars, and she won that year. And for me, it was just like, damn, like, you know what I mean? But I'm kind of like shell shock at the same time too, because people blow up and forget you.
Man, I ain't gonna get started on that.
People,
It's
people,
disgusting.
people blow up after you help them and want to unfollow you like you never did nothing for them.
Change numbers and all that.
I don't
Like you
really
are
care
running
about
them
the
down.
change numbers. It's just like if someone supported me in a way that helped me get further, I'ma always remember that. And I'm not gonna mistreat them or like
Switch up.
I wouldn't even say switch up because me and them are no big friend or nothing, right? Like we're just colleagues. We've met, we're working together. I
Right.
see that you have something that is of need. And when you asked for it, I was able to give to it. But now it's like now when you turn Hollywood, it's just like, oh, not this person. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I have mixed emotions about that because I just feel like it depends because it's like when you get big, you can't bring everybody with you.
no,
You know what I mean?
no.
You're gonna come across working with a lot of different people and like it's gonna be hard to bring everyone with you, but you'll know.
everybody
Right.
You'll
can't go.
know.
It's not about even bringing me, I'm already elevating you. I already gave you a platform. I'm helping to elevate you. What it is just like, where's like the common decency or respect at the end of the day? Like, I don't need you to bring with me, but there's people that you're still fucking with that never would have turned a blind eye to be like, okay, let me give this girl $50 to go towards the registration fee.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, I have mixed emotions about it too because sometimes, I mean, it's hurtful when like they unfollow you and they just completely forget who you are. That's a different thing. But then on the other side, it's like if you know that you don't fit their aesthetic or you know that you might be too wild for them to know you. It might be like bad publicity. So
For who you're associated with, maybe,
Right.
but I don't even really care about my personal. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the actual business page that you connected to, that you seen all the information that I posted on, that I promoted you on. You know what I mean? Like, and for me, that's a while ago now, but I've learned not to take social media too, you know what I mean? Like too seriously anymore. Like I used to be emotional about it, but I'm not so emotional about it anymore. Because it just is what it is. Like if I see these people later, depending on the vibe, I might go Hollywood. You know what I mean? I might go Hollywood, and everyone's just gonna have to eat that like how I had to eat it.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, it depends.
We've seen mad examples of like even whether it could be women that got into entertainment and the dude they're rocking with, shit, they just don't start. Everything just falls apart, you know? Or even dudes start dropping the women that they were with that was holding them down the whole time.
Right.
Like, you guys extremely weird out here, you know?
Yeah.
I think one of the weirdest things like I've seen is like people always ask me, okay, can a male artist and a female artist like be in a relationship and build together at the same time?
It's hard. It's possible, but it's not easy.
Big Sean, Janae Aiko, they
I
did it for a
mean,
little bit.
But it's not like they came from like the bottom together, you know? Like I can't really think of too many examples of that. I don't think I could even think of one.
Nicki Minaj and Safari.
Does that count?
No,
Why not?
Because he's not really an artist.
No.
because he's a mooch. She was paying his bills
Oh, okay.
and bringing her down at the same time.
Remy Ma and Papoose in a sense?
No.
He was y'all never.
Wasn't he writing her music or some shit?
Bro,
I don't
he
think
just
so.
came out
He just
about
came
this.
out
I was
and- He
was
watching
writing
it
her
this
music?
morning.
When?
He
Yes,
said 95%
He
of her
was.
rhymes, he was
Yeah.
writing it.
Sheether, he wrote that. Pardon?
You think it's Cap?
No, he's not capping. What he said was
Maybe later on,
she
but
got locked up,
Mm.
and he was he was a fresh artist. She got locked up, and then he pretty much was going to see her every day for a year. And then his shine died down, because when you're an artist and you're hot, remember,
I remember that.
look who we're talking about. Papoose is sick.
Yeah,
He could sing
yeah.
the freaking ABCs backwards or some
Freestyle,
shit,
ABC
right?
Freestyle, yep.
Not a lot of people are talented like that, but
Mm-hmm.
because now he's like, oh, I'm in a relationship and I love this girl, I have to be there for her. He put his shit on the back burner, right? And then he waited for her, still took care of her, put his money into her, and now when the money's being made, she's like, oh, this is my money now, this is not yours. So the man put into a girl, and then she comes out and she's just like, well, what did you do? He held her down the entire time. So the little fucking scatter teeth, why would she fuck with, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you do that? At the end of the day, people should know what's right in front of them. And for a man to come a whole year every single day to see you
No,
in
more
the
than a
bin
year.
while you have a next bitch eating your
She was in
pussy.
jail for like 8 years.
Bro. Okay. And then you know what she did too?
What?
She introduced him to one of her birds in the bin and never told him that it was her thing, and had her coming over the house, sleeping in the guest room with her, getting her pussy ate with the baby on the bed. Like, bro, it just came out today. So go look it up. He got online, because why are you online talking about my new girl? Well, because Remy Ma nothing know how to close our bum clap mouth. Like, you're hating. Why are you mad at the girl? You moved on with the fucking dirty battle rapper. What is
You see the black
Papoose?
captain?
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is all now.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you what he looked like.
Idiot. It's a fucking knockoff of Papoose.
I heard people saying that.
Hold on. He's not dating a boxer?
He's dating her now, yeah.
Papoose
okay.
is, but she's saying that Remy's with a dude named Easy the Black Captain, which looks like a Papoose knockoff.
Yeah.
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 And he's broke.
Love is love, right?
Is it?
I don't know.
Or is he just love bombing her and using her for a come up just to discard her later? Because remember,
I mean, she might be in love.
she might be in love. She a bomba clot idiot if you ask me.
So basically, we can't think of no two artists that were like broke that came up together, like a male and female couple that like built from the ground up.
That's why everyone's getting run up for child support nowadays.
Man.
But yeah, I can't really
It's
because
really
it doesn't
rare.
work,
Mhm.
right?
It's hard. Yeah.
Because it's either one person's the artist and the other person's the producer, or one person's the artist and the girl's just a usurper of the man's money.
Yeah,
You know what I
like,
mean?
If like one's a producer and the next one's the artist, I think it could work.
I think that
Ice
could work
Spice?
more. Yeah, like Ice Spice and
They're not even together no more.
Right.
no.
But
Oh,
can
that with-
can she really diss him because he's a good producer? Like I'm pretty. Well, is it a diss? Is it a diss to him? Because what?
Was
No.
he fucking?
They were
with
working
bitches,
together, so they
or-
made each other hot. It's not like Riot's gonna be out of the industry. Like they can't like kick him out. I'm pretty sure he's still gonna be producing
No,
and
it's
people are gonna
possible,
pick up his
so-
stuff.
If I don't know, 'cause I can't tell you nothing he produced for no one else.
Well, because he was coming up with Ice Spice, so you know what I mean. He needs an opportunity to build up off of, the breakup.
No, for sure, but it's like as a producer, you gotta be able to lock in with more than one artist. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but remember they're just coming up, so I don't know how fast
Yo,
you
when
want him
Tate
to
Keith,
lock in.
it's been like at this point, it's been like 3 years. Like yo, when Tate Keith got hot, like he was locking in with everyone, and even though as a producer, you could lock in with underground artists that are rising too. You know what I'm saying? So as a producer, you could work with anyone.
But we don't
So there's
know
really no
who
experience. There's
we
no
don't
excuse.
know. We don't know unless you're following up on him.
Like none of us could say that he produced for no one else. Like, not like there's what 5 people in the room and no one knows anything that Riot produced other than anything for Ice Spice.
Mhm.
That's wild.
Well, he's a fresh ass. He was focusing on his chick.
It's
you know?
like 3 years later and we still can't name nothing else.
But you see, men will do that. They'll stick by their girl and just be exclusive to them. Some guys, not all
I mean,
guys.
it could have been a situation with the label or something where it was like you gotta lock in with her or something. Like it all depends, like paperwork behind the scenes and shit like that too. So you never know.
Really depends, but they were dating, so that's
And that
cool.
news came to me late. I didn't even know.
No,
I feel like I haven't been paying attention to that type of shit.
good.
What about duos that didn't come up with each other but still like made good projects?
Like who?
An example that I'm thinking of is Heatmakers and Tink.
I can't really speak on that. I never listened to none of their work together.
Tink.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ting.
All I know is that she was eating his ass.
he was beating his.
No,
ass?
she
No.
she was eating his ass. Like when I hear their names together, that's all I remember, and that's fucked up.
I mean, yeah, because her albums. I know. I'm saying that's messed up because
That's
her
all I
albums
remember
are
hearing.
good.
Like,
I didn't hear about
like he
that.
must have put that out there, and
She
she's
talk
like,
shit,
yeah. I know she has a one song. What's the song that every girl loves to this day? He didn't produce it, but it's from years ago. Anyone remember the name?
By Tink. She
It's
has
an
a
R&B
1-2.
song.
Yeah, she has a 1-2. I'm trying to think.
Everyone knows the song.
Is it with Missy Elliott?
It's by herself.
Yeah, that's been a minute. Still, I don't have her on my SoundCloud or my
Winter's
playlist or
Diary
anything.
5 went gold in my house. Okay.
Just Gold?
Wait, what's above gold?
I'm trying
Damn.
to think of this. I can't
Is
remember the
platinum above
name.
gold?
Yo, the song I'm thinking about is Treat Me
okay.
Like Somebody.
Oh.
She went
Okay.
platinum.
Treat Me Like Somebody. That's the one.
Somebody.
Okay, but how about Lil Durk and Dej Loaf then?
That was even real. You know the labels put
I
that
know.
together.
I'm saying like projects that like the.
They never had a
duo-
project together.
Big Sean.
Oh, true.
I only know they have one song together. I don't know if Dirk and Dej have nothing else. I know just that
I
one
think-
song.
Yeah, they only have one song.
Now
Offset, Cardi B. They
Offset
did a
and
little.
Cardi
they got a
thing.
couple songs together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beyonce, Jay-Z.
that's a
Yeah.
different league.
But
That's a
they
different league.
still have
Like
some songs
any
together.
duo,
Okay, I could give you a male and female duo, but they're not in a relationship as far as we know. Jaquise and Dej Loaf, their projects be fire every time.
Yeah, they sound really good together.
they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. That was I could listen to that straight through.
I never
Yeah.
took in that album.
I mean, it's not a duo, but The Firm, Junior Mafia,
Oh, what about
Rough Riders.
Busta Rhymes and
Flip mode.
Yeah.
Busta and Raw Digga.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rod
I'm not
Digga.
gonna, like Raw Digga can rap, but I never really got too hip to her music though.
Yeah, me neither.
I
There's
loved
only
her
like a
album.
1-2. Yeah, he puts her on. And they're still together.
All right, so yo, would anyone believe me if I said that Cassidy wrote for Eve?
Cassidy?
Yeah.
I
You
could
know,
see that.
Eve is a billionaire now. Eh?
That's not the point.
She's smart.
We're not gonna
She
change the
locked
topic
in.
yet.
She
We're not gonna
locked
change the
in.
topic yet.
Go,
But
girl.
because yo, I remember like one of these blog pages on Instagram, they posted saying, "Is Eve top 5 female rappers?" I'm like, can she be top 5 if Cassidy wrote for her? Yo, for like 4 months straight, everyone's responding to me, flaming me, saying, "You a bitch ass nigga. Eve write for herself. You don't know shit." I'm like, but Cassidy said, they're like, "Fuck you, nigga." I'm like, just you could Google or YouTube it. I
You could
think
go look at the credits.
a lot of songs don't be having the credits for ghostwriters.
Right,
Oh.
yeah. But
But when I start going back and thinking, it's like, nah, I do hear Cassidy's flow all up in that. And this is like late 90s. Like, I think the song he said that he wrote was "Gotta Man."
I feel like you can't be top 5.
You're
If
not
someone
top
else is
nothing if someone penning your
writing-
shit.
Your entire shit.
right.
No, anything.
No.
You gotta write everything yourself, or you can't be topping nothing.
Okay, but not
You could be a
everyone.
top seller.
Not everyone could be Nicki Minaj.
But
How?
you know what? You know what?
So-
I hear
so-
Safari in Nicki's like early Nicki, like all that Roman shit and stuff. That's Safari.
Okay,
bro.
but you still have to understand too, they were dating. He was giving her the dick, so obviously he's gonna rub off on her.
Nah.
Yeah, he's gonna
So
rub
hold on.
off
So
on
he
her.
rubbed the
What are you
dick off
talking
on her,
about?
and it rubbed off in the pen.
No, but like just like if you have a partner, like you kind of start sounding
I
like
know
that
it.
person. Like
I
you
feel
start
you.
picking up their different like little things, like how
I
they
think he
speak.
gave her a 1-2.
All right, so hold on.
Maybe
Yo,
he did.
Zelda, remember I was fucking with that one shorty? And do you think her music started sounding like more influenced by me at a point?
If you're not rubbing off on the bitch, then
I think the only reason we could say like her delivery started sounding more like mine is because I had to actually help her like stay on beat and like hit certain pockets.
you had
give her a bar or two.
On a one song, yes. Like probably 2 songs. But those are like the ones I engineered for her and shit like that, you know?
But you see, she came with a song, and you just helped her develop it in certain places, right?
Yeah, there's a fine line between influence and
And
actually-
reciting.
yeah.
I mean, there are lines that she did recite that I gave her and shit. Because some lines wasn't it, you know? But, you know, I produced her, we'll say, you know? But she cannot be a top lyricist. In the top lyricist conversation if someone wrote for her.
Little Kim? Yeah,
Foxy
he wrote all her
too.
shit. Jay-Z
When,
was...
when you say all, because he died a long time ago. So who started
none of
writing for her
new,
after?
None of her new stuff is good.
Exactly.
Starting at what album would we say?
Labella Mafia.
Yeah, when she had the pussy print and everything.
No, La Bella Mafia is the one with Magic Stick.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying what?
Oh, she was on
Ready for
50
him?
Cent's thing.
Mm-hmm.
That must have been her last good song.
Those were her last
Put
good
your lighters
songs.
up.
Pardon?
Put your lighters up. Shut up, bitch.
Okay.
Those are the last 2 I could think of.
And what they did that whole thing with the diversity group.
I don't know what
Remember-
that is still.
Remember they had like the whole lingerie and stuff like that?
Oh, about diversity group.
with the white
When you said
girl,
diversity group, I'm
Christina
like,
Aguilera.
Yeah.
Moulin Rouge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Moulin Rouge.
yeah. That song was good, but it was like
That was a group
more
effort.
commercial.
Yeah. That's a big tune on no
Yeah.
still.
Right, but
I don't know
after
what
that-
they said, but shout out to them for speaking French.
Is it
Yeah.
French?
It is.
Yeah.
French,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Never even watched the movie. I probably should watch. Yo, like every episode we're here talking about movies I never watched and I still don't watch them. Like yo, when it came to the Judge Dredd, I looked it up quick and I realized, oh, I did kind of watch this as a youth.
The Judge Dredd.
You know Judge Dredd?
No.
Here we go again. How old are you? If you want to display that on camera.
26.
Oh, you're a young nigga. You know Judge Dredd?
I'm nothing's coming to mind.
Judge Dredd.
Well, I guess
He talks to his glizzy.
Huh?
Okay, it all goes back to.
I definitely did not watch
What
that.
movies you guys interested in? Like, what movies do you watch if you watch movies or you watch TV shows?
Sweeney
All
Todd.
kind of different
Sweeney
stuff.
Todd?
I don't know what that even is.
Todd.
Oh shit.
A musical.
It-
or shit.
Right. Yeah.
So what movies do you watch? Like, what kind of movies do you like?
I like action movies. Like I grew up watching
Jason Statham.
yeah.
You guys are stars.
I grew up watching like Die Hard,
Okay.
Terminator, Transformers, like that type of shit.
There's so much
Yeah.
movies.
Do y'all like horror
Cartoons,
movies?
animes.
I love horror movies.
Absolutely. What do we?
You want to watch one later?
We just watched Sinners. Oh,
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are saying it's trash.
It's
No,
not trash.
it wasn't trash.
It was good. The storyline was good, but I
Yeah.
just feel like there should have been more action and more like gore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The,
like more suspense.
Now, from what I'm hearing, I might just watch it online when I get home. Because I don't like how too many people are saying, nah, it sucks, and people saying, it's cool.
No, it honestly, like the beginning takes a little bit long, but of course you have to get into the storyline, right?
Mhm.
For it to make sense. But
Word.
now when the action starts happening and the vampire, like, yeah, like it started to get good around there. So,
True.
Yeah, but then it was like the action was just so short.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the movie, and it's just like
Nah, fuck all that.
And it's just because for Dawn of the Dead, the
Mhm.
vampires were already inside the building.
Mhm.
So now they're locked in the building with the vampires, having to fight all these vampires.
Right.
All these titties and did you guys watch it? Dawn of the Dead?
I don't think
Oh
so.
yeah,
Dead, no.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
one of-
watched Shaun of the Dead.
it's like a horror movie.
Is that on Tubi?
Yeah.
Is that on Tubi?
I don't know. Shaun of the Dead came out way long ago, but it's
No.
like a
I'm just
parody.
joking.
You know the movie?
It's
though?
a comedy. Yeah, Shaun of the Dead.
I didn't know till I watched it. I'm like, this ain't no horror. Like someone told me, yo, watch that. I'm like, what the fuck? Why you wasting my time?
No, watch it. It's honestly, it's not even about wasting your time. Like,
No,
just
but I
be a
did
witness.
watch it though. Well, are you saying watch Sinners?
Yeah.
I would say watch it at home. I don't think you need to go to the
My
movies
nigga.
to watch that.
I respect people that tell me save your money. Because movie tickets are getting too expensive. I just caught two
Just go
tickets
on a
earlier.
Tuesday.
I
Or
feel-
get a scene card and start tapping that shit. Build up your points.
No, I
Yeah.
just tried
Free
getting a
movies.
SIM card other day. And they said I got to mail it to my crib first before I could, whatever. I'm like,
Yeah, if you connect it to your Scotia card,
I don't have a Scotia card.
Oh.
I guess that's why.
good
Can I
luck.
borrow yours?
No.
Why, if I'm African?
No, because you have a gal.
What are you even
I mean-
talking about?
You know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Your side girl, she's responsible
My
for
side
the juice.
girl?
Yeah, she's responsible for the juice
Wait.
boxes.
What
Sorry,
juice
you're the
boxes?
side man.
Hold on, what juice boxes? I don't understand what's going on here. What does that even mean?
What does that even
The
mean?
juice boxes.
Yeah.
You love to talk in code, like
What does juice boxes mean?
Go over to her house, like. Remember, like. we
No, I
touched on this?
don't. I didn't had no conversation with you. You're putting me in mix up now. You're just gonna do me like that?
I'm putting you in
In
a
a public
blender.
platform?
Yeah, I'm putting you in the blender.
As long as I
No
get
kid snacks.
as long as
just
I get a
juice
smoothie.
box and get the
What
fuck
juice
out.
box? That's how I know you're wicked in life.
Tell that to your. So if you're the side man, what do you consider her? Like your sugar mama or like your cougar?
Isn't sugar mama and a cougar like an older woman?
Well, like it.
Well, sugar mama don't gotta be older necessarily.
Sugar mama's paying for stuff for you.
Word.
Is as a side man, is she paying for your stuff?
Why are we doing
or are you
this right
just
now?
are you just a free side man?
I want you to put some respect on my
No, 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 no,
on
no.
my pimping.
You know when they're giving out the dick, it's like a tip almost. Like it's a gratuity.
Gratuity.
You know, it's not. They're not giving. They know. Well, if you're already getting the pussy, that's coming with it, right?
That ain't enough. I need more with that. I need more than just that. What else you got for me?
Come around.
The juice box.
Not the juice box.
Hot time lover, what you got right here?
Sorry, I don't know how we got here. One of my favorite parts in The Sinners was when so the gal get turned on dopey, right? And I don't remember how she got in because I think I like dozed off at a certain
The
part.
movie was boring.
No,
She fell
no,
asleep
no,
in
no,
the
no,
movie.
no, no. I'm just.
We were actually really tired when we went.
And I like when the cold air is beating on me, like, yeah, I'm for a little bit. But there was a part where what's Lori Harvey's ex-boyfriend's name?
Michael.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan. Because he plays both of the twins, right? He's
Oh, okay.
right. But he was getting his dick rode by the girl, and
The
then
dopey girl?
the nephew,
yeah.
the nephew's like, "Oh, he's getting some." Left him alone, and then when the brother comes back, she was yamming him. She was eating the shit out of him. I was just like,
Was he a
"What?"
dopey already?
Yeah, she's a turning a dopey.
No, I said, was he a dopey already?
No, she turned him.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
he didn't know.
Right.
This sounds like a warning for a lot of people out here. You know, when you get involved with someone, before you just get active, y'all should get tested. I think that's the bottom line we're getting to right now, because someone might yam out your blood clots.
And then it was funny because there was like just different commentaries about it. It was like know the difference between love and lust, you know. And that girl, you know, she was like the lust person. She doesn't really care. She just wants to have him. But the twin had another woman that like loved him and wanted to take care of him. So like there's that was really good. Yeah.
True. Do you think men and women could be just friends?
Do you have condoms in your bag?
What are you even talking about?
Show me your condoms. Show them. Grab it, seriously.
Why are you even asking that?
Because like I just want to see like what grade of.
Why do you look scared? Why do you look scared?
Because we're talking about making sure that, you know, not to jump into nothing because you might get yum up. Okay, you don't have to. Don't worry. We'll do it afterwards.
Do what?
We'll take pictures of our protection.
Our? You got protection too?
You guys walk with condoms?
What?
You guys walk
The
with condoms?
guy's supposed to walk with the condoms. If you don't got no condoms, then
Girls walk with
we ain't
condoms, bro.
doing nothing.
Girls
No,
walk with condoms,
you know
bro.
what? I had some and then I got psyched, so they're still in my bag.
Walk with condoms, man. Because you could have took them out.
What kind you be walking with?
Pull yours out.
All right,
where
so,
we are right
all right,
now.
so
You
can
could
men
go-
and women be just friends?
Yes,
Yes.
they can.
I don't know. I keep getting attacked by saying, why am I stuttering?
Because you're thinking about the size condoms you have in your bag.
All right, so yo, from previous episode, we had that conversation about men and women being just friends, I believe. And right now in the comment section, there's a shorty that's been going off like all week, going back and forth with the man them, saying, nah, any man that's friends with a woman, there was something before. And it's like, what's your problem? What happened to you?
There's always
Or
something
maybe-
before, girl.
Th-
There's always something before.
So she's saying every female in that man's life, there was something they had before.
No.
What? No.
No.
Like, you know how many female friends I got that, like, yo, they just put me up on Mad Game and help me get money. Like, honestly, a lot of the beats I sold, my homegirls helped me get those placements.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you're telling me to just cut them off when all they did was just be cool ass motherfuckers?
And then you see business too. You're conducting business, and then
Exactly.
Shorty wants to come and be like, "Oh, don't talk to those girls." So
And
how's
she
your
don't wanna
business
bring
gonna go
nothing
up?
to the table on top of that.
And then she wants to spend your money, right?
Disgusting.
Eat that gal.
Gross.
Don't be in this comment section, eh? Because I'm rude.
She going whoever she is, I don't even know who she is because she got a private page.
Oh, okay.
I think she's one of those ones that follow bare people and no one follows her. And so like, who are you? Free up your page. Let us see who you are.
She's
Stop
the one
hiding.
that's dashing it out. And it's okay to post this because I would love for a bitch to at me.
Crazy.
What about when it starts off as flirting, but you see that it's not going anywhere, where you see them more as a friend? Can you still be friends with the man or the woman?
You looking at me like I'm crazy.
She still wants to know what kind of condoms you have. in
Cause
your bag.
No, I'm just trying to compare. You know what I mean?
At this point,
Kiki, what do you think though?
my future wife is going to say, no, you got to get blocked.
It's still business. We're adults. We're allowed to have conversations about things.
Actually, my bad. Not my future wife. The shorty that I'm the side man to. She's going to see this and say, get away from that woman. Why she want to know her business?
Careful before I call your husband.
Okay. She'll do it. She'll do it.
I believe.
She'll be on the gram just swiping and say, found him.
Or he might just find me.
Damn.
You're gonna be mad then.
If you happen to see one of these hats at your house, I didn't leave it there. She bought that herself.
But I feel like men and women can be friends.
For sure.
Like I think there's always something when you meet somebody. Like it's either you like their charisma, or you thought they were pretty, or like they dress very well, or like they had like a business sense, or they make good music. You know what I mean? There's always something.
I feel like she's talking about me. Dress well, business sense, charisma. Okay.
Good
Thank
for
you.
you.
Thank you for
Yeah.
the compliments.
No, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, potential
Potential for what exactly? You want me to go on the back?
to
don't you?
upgrade from the side.
Shit.
But what I noticed too, like if a guy really, really likes you and, you know, builds a friendship with you to like start, if they really, really like you, you'll just end up getting blocked because they can't look at you. I've had that happen to me lots of times.
I had a shorty block me because she didn't want to see what's going on my page.
But she still called your phone, right?
Yes.
Okay, I don't get a call back at all.
Oh.
And I'm not upset about it, like, because for me, it's just like, I don't take every offer. So it's just like, you just want to come run up in my thing. Like, nah, let me know you for at least a year before I even decide. You know what I mean?
Word.
So I don't like the love bombing, you know? But men and women can be friends, and they could be business partners as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Everyone else just needs to get their insecurities in check. And do what you got to do before your man leave the house.
You know what I'm saying? Stop leaving that nigga feel like he should have cheated.
Right. Kiki,
And don't get you
what's
a
your
Diddy.
take on it?
Don't get your what?
Don't get you a Diddy.
Oh.
Oh, hell no.
Not the Diddy. Yeah, I think guys and girls can definitely be friends. I think sometimes it can be hard because of the fact that, like, especially like being like a attractive female, I feel like men always want to try a thing. So there's that, but yeah, definitely guys and girls can be friends if they're respecting each other's boundaries. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a lot of guy friends.
I
I have a lot of guy
friends.
cousins too.
Right.
So when I
have a
go
lot
out,
of-
I'm hanging out with my cousins. People think, oh, is she with her man? Like, no, I'm legit with my family.
Yeah, I have a lot of guy friends. My guy friends, they know what it is. Like, we grew up together and stuff like that. And I feel like if I were to like come to them on a different type of tip, like, oh, like I'm trying to holler at you, they'd look at me like, yo, are you on drugs? Like, you're
It'd
sis.
be that way sometimes,
Yeah,
for
like,
real.
yo, you're sis.
Tell them
Like,
the truth. She's in the group chat.
What do you? Oh,
Oh.
with all the, I'm the only girl in the group chat with all the mandem, you know.
So is it true that men put like photos of women and they'll be like, is this a go? Or
Yes.
I seen your pussy,
Okay.
and I seen you sucking dick.
I never seen them put nobody's pussy in the group chat, but they be sending pictures of girls that I know in the city, and they're like, "Yo, should I crush this one?" Or like they'll be like, "Yo,
Oh, they're looking for her file. Like,
yeah."
did
like-
any of you crush it?
And I'm just like, you guys are
That's why you
too
gotta
much.
get some OT things and pray that none of the dogs don't know about that.
Okay, but everybody in her town knows about
No,
it.
that's different. Versus niggas from where you from already got that.
What's the difference?
It's,
She's
it's-
already-
It's well weirder when you bring a shorty to the hood
Mhm.
and every man's like,
Or slapped it.
you know?
I got a waz.
Like growing up, I never really dealt with shorties from around the ends.
You
Always
know,
shorties
some
from
man's lie though, right?
That's true. That's true.
either way. I'm dealing with shorties from all way out there, so when I'm bringing things. to
But
the
what if
hood,
it's a shorty that you really like and only two of your man smashed?
I ain't going for it.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because you're not supposed to fuck with the group.
No.
Yeah. Like,
Like how
If-
do you go to the wedding and your man's like, I still miss her, fam. I remember she did me away one night. Nah, like,
Mm-mm.
you can't go on so. You know?
where did I hear that story before?
Shit.
Damn. Yeah, I guess that's kind of tricky. But as a female, when you're outside, like if you break up with a guy, please don't go fuck his friends
Nah.
or his family members. Like you dumb whore.
It makes absolutely no sense. Like the amount of men that's on this earth, and you're gonna go for your ex's homie. Like, are you weird?
Right.
Extremely weird.
Or your
Yeah, like-
or your home girl's man.
Yeah, like
That is wild to me. Like, you was sitting there the whole time, like,
Scheming,
right.
fiending.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Way too many
Guys do
stories
it
like that.
too. Guys be waiting for their niggas to break up with their girl.
oh yeah.
And then
Just
when
do
they
bare
break
pillow
up,
talking.
yeah,
Mhm.
they're like, yo,
Definitely.
But you
yo,
see-
he wasn't good for you anyways. Like,
But
I
you
don't know
see
what you
how
seen in that
guys
nigga. You know he was broke.
guys will love bomb and talk shit about the boy just to get a piece,
Yeah.
just to say he got a piece, not to really wife it or anything like that.
Right.
So,
Crazy.
or curiosity. Don't kill anybody over pussy that you it doesn't belong to you.
Exactly.
You know, like, I could understand if it's like your wife, but like if you didn't put a ring on it.
That's
that-
crazy.
You know
That's
what?
ice cream.
I had a homie too, and can't remember exactly when, but his best friend went out with his girl. And then she told me, and then I was just like, yo, did you know that Shorty and da went to the movies? But I should have kept that shit to myself, because that nigga doesn't ever want to divulge any real information at the end of the day. So, you know,
It's
it
spooky out here.
happens. Yeah. But
Spooky
no.
out here.
I'd be like, oh, you're my man's friend and you're trying to talk to me? Seriously?
Mhm.
I'm gonna record you, nigga. And then I'm gonna be like, oh, look, your friend. Trustworthy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But that only happens sometimes when the guy is talking shit about his own girl or cheating on his girl.
Or even saying too much about how nice it is over there. That's why I don't really be
can't
I don't be
advertise.
telling niggas like what I got at home for what.
Right. You should just tell it popped down. No, don't say anything
Nah,
at
niggas
all.
know me well enough to know that there's no way he's still locked in with that and it's not booming.
Next question.
Does anyone know exactly why Diddy is in jail?
Haven't even been like really following up on
Trafficking.
that.
It's a RICO on one person. It's trafficking because he was importing sex workers to come to his parties.
No, that shit was wild. Like they were saying how the man used to let mans just skirt off, and then he's rubbing it upon himself. Like this shit's all type of weird.
Yeah, rubbing
All type of
the
weird.
semen on his nipples. Like, he's a freak. Oh, and then I seen how one day Cassie, Diddy, and his mom were in a room.
What?
And then she just like, watch this, Cassie. This is how I shut him up, and told Diddy to lie down, and she sat on his face.
That was in the trial?
Yes.
I don't want to hear no more stuff. It's like day by day, the more I hear, it's like
Mom's a freak. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember that movie with Denzel Washington, and he was like a gangster or something?
Training Day?
No.
American Gangster.
American Gangster.
Uh huh.
Apparently, Diddy's dad worked for him, and they whacked him.
Frank Lucas.
Yeah, whacked Diddy's dad.
Hmm.
Yeah. So his mom's just been a freak since. Yeah, he used to watch his mom do the freak us. So she pretty much developed him into the person that he is today.
Wow.
That's wild.
Yeah, look it up for yourself.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
You can't make this shit up.
I can't lie. I'm kind of stuck right now.
Next question.
All right, so yo, Zelda, what you got for us?
What about That's Crazy, fam?
This was crazy. All right, so hold on. There was one you asked me earlier about when it comes to making music, the importance of using live instruments rather than just doing everything digitally.
Yes.
I mean, I've never actually used live instruments, but I could definitely get jiggy with it, you know? I don't mind, but I need someone that can actually play instruments there.
What about, because I saw a TikTok video the other day of this guy recording sounds from like his table.
Mhm.
He used spray.
Yeah.
He used I guess like things that can make a percussionist
Yeah,
sound,
pretty
When
much
he, like,
making
put it
bare perk
together.
sounds
and
and
he put it
shit.
together.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But it's a lot
Would you
of
do
it's-
that?
It's time consuming.
Honestly, I don't think I would take the time. Actually, let's put it this way: if I got the time to just do whatever the fuck I want, I'll do it. Because man, like Timbaland Pharrell was doing that all day. Like when you think about their beats, you don't really hear too many people with them type of sounds. Them shits was custom. Like think about all the random sounds in a Timbaland beat.
Mhm.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Miss
his beats
Yellow-
are different.
Oh, remember the Indian?
Yeah.
Indian
Yeah.
flute?
Well, I was just saying, I can't remember the song.
She was playing the Indian song.
What's the Missy song though?
Isn't it like meet me off, show me what you got, 'cause I
Yeah.
don't want no one.
No, it's not
It's
that
not
one.
that
That's a
one?
big
No.
tune too.
It's not that one.
No?
No.
Oh,
Get your
get
freak
your
on.
freak on. Get your freak on.
I think that's an Indian sample.
You guys know? You guys can't pick
I'm
that
not
up?
sure.
Like, damn. Well, if it's on my Instagram, I used it as the video, like the song in the background when I was showcasing the hats. Remember when I
I
posted
need to
those?
pull that up right now so we can find it still.
But I was saying, like, we've been calling the Indians over here for a while, and they're here, and
Bro, they're over here.
Yeah, they're
not in
here
the
now.
States. The States was calling
no,
them.
they're over there too.
Not as much as over here.
Well, of course, because Canada has to do too much.
City produced a beat for an Indian artist.
I did?
Yeah.
Who?
He's not. I don't know if he's well known, but I remember you showed me a song, of an Indian man. And you produced it.
I don't recall.
I don't even remember what the song is.
Are you sure I
called.
didn't send him beats?
Maybe. I don't know.
What's his name?
Input here.
There's an artist. I can't remember his. Fuck. There's an A in his name. Pretty sure it's a. Wait. Can't remember his name, but he's doing big things for sure. I know like he was doing like tours in Canada and shit. Like he's a big artist.
Oh,
That's the only like possible Indian artist I was close to working with. I was sending him beats. I think one of my homies produced for him, but never worked with him though. I just can't
I'm gonna
remember
have
the
to look that
name
up
though.
Because I swear you made the beat for him.
Nah.
Interesting. Keep thinking about it.
No, I know
But-
I haven't though.
But at that time, Timberland and Missy, they were really coming with all the different sounds at that time, right?
I think one of my favorite beats, like I'm not sure if Timbaland produced it for Missy, but Hot Boys. That beat is filthy to this day.
You got
We all got-
what I want.
Who was on? And we had, Lil Mo had a lot of like background vocals on a lot of shit, and we didn't know at the time because she wasn't getting credited as a featured artist at the time.
Yo, what about J-Lo?
J-Lo wasn't even singing her own song.
Right. That's wild.
Yeah.
How did they? Oh, Diddy let her in.
Oh, yeah.
Diddy did it.
Yeah, Diddy did it.
So,
Remember,
makes
they
sense.
were dating when that girl got shot in the face at the club
And Shine did what, like 10 years?
for
And-
him, right?
And after Shine said he finally came out of jail, and like probably like 10 years after he came out of jail, Diddy gave him like
50 bands.
There we go. And Shine was like, I should have spit in his face or some shit.
Right, because he was watching him spend like millions of dollars on Cassie after he beat her up.
It's like Cassie's name keeps getting brought up. It's like everyone was there. And it's like, why is it only now everyone wants to start talking about it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's like everyone was sitting back seeing everything going on, but everyone afraid to talk. What does he have over these people?
It's a clique. He's the Jeffrey Epstein of the Black urban community, and that's why they're throwing him underneath the bus because they don't. Pardon?
Or niggas is terrified to get their dirt put out there too.
Yeah.
You're a rat.
there's so many
you're,
parts to
you're
it, you
still
know?
a rat. You're still a dirty down rat if you ain't saying shit.
But not in the subtext that we live in. Like, look at when Kid Cudi testified. Young Thug was quick to go on Instagram, so Kid Cudi's a rat. Like, come on, that kid's a civilian. Wears dresses.
Okay, now what about Tory? Do you think he should have?
Tory should have took a stand for himself. Yes.
He should have said something, right?
If-
Or
if
would
it's
he have
true.
been ratting? Like,
Yes,
we're
he
talking.
did.
He's defending
What
himself. They're
judges
trying to throw
are
him under
doing-
the. They're trying to throw him under the bus if he didn't do it.
It's not no gang shit either. Like, it's civilians. It's bitches. Why wouldn't he just say Kelsey shot her?
Well,
But
he wouldn't say that. He would just say, I didn't do it. Just go understand it. I didn't do it. If they say who, I couldn't see. I don't know. It was dark.
Right, I was
You don't have
drunk
to,
or
like, tell the
something.
truth.
But they gave him a gag order though, so he couldn't even say nothing. Like,
But even if he said he didn't do it, there's
I kept hearing that. Though.
Megan said, "You shot me."
He probably would have lost still, but at least defend yourself.
Right.
Well, that's why
At least it would be documented.
Well, they also said that his the people that were like his lawyers and stuff, they pretty much set him up for failure.
Yes, said that on the album as well.
Yeah, they set him up for failure. Because when you go into court, now your lawyer is still like the judge and the lawyers and stuff, they're all in cahoots no matter what.
I remember when I
right?
first learned that, I'm like, that's crazy. I see my lawyer chilling with the opposition. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
Going out for lunch. I'm like,
Right.
whose team are you on exactly?
Not
I
your
beat the
team.
case though.
That's good.
Shout out to Miss Williams, yo. Got love for that woman till this day, yo. She actually, Miss Williams, Sophia Williams. She was the lawyer that, like, Tory's last case before, like, he went to the States back in the day. She was the one that helped him beat that case. You know.
That's good.
I know right now she's pissed. Like, come on, fam, what's going on? You're mixed up in our fuckery again.
How do you guys feel about the new evidence that's coming out?
We gonna see what they do and see
I wanna
what's
see that
factual
door.
or not factual.
Bro, I seen it. This was during COVID. We seen Megan get out the car limping off the one foot with the glass at the bottom. Remember, they're like telling Kelsey, open your legs wider.
I didn't see none of that.
Bro, COVID? I was on the internet. I was on the internet. I seen it when she started getting jealous. She was in the pool. Don't touch me, Tori. I'm just like, up. You bring fucking Brampton ass Tori up to Beverly Hills to go see Kylie Jenner. Are you dumb?
Hold on.
She should have known better still.
Why did you look at me as soon as you said Brampton?
Wait, are you from Brampton?
I'm not from there.
Okay. Don't
I'm
associate her.
I'm just saying, like, why would you invite him over there knowing that Tori's fucking with your girl and you're his side bitch? So he doesn't value any of you, and she should have known that from the get. So now when you bring him around the next thing, Kylie Jenner, what did you think was gonna happen? And then even after all that, the next day she was at Travis Scott's house twerking on his countertop. So I don't know
I
what
remember
kind
hearing
of.
about that.
No, I seen it with my eyes.
I remember seeing that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kylie was like, at mine's? It's out there somewhere. Someone has it. Someone has it. She's a fraud. I can't believe she did that.
She makes good music though.
No, she doesn't.
Not anymore.
She's a demon. The Waka Waka star. You didn't see how she was sucking out those man's souls?
Never watched it.
I thought that was supposed to be like a anime reference or some shit though.
Bro, if you're sucking souls, bitch, stay far. Look at what happened to Tori.
So, like, where's Megan's career at this point? Like, I don't pay attention to it, but like,
Get that horse out of here.
all right, next. So I seen Ja Rule post a clip recently. I don't know if it's new or
My
how new.
elementary school crush.
Oh, yeah, that's
Ja Rule got a new snippet out. I don't know how new it is, but they're saying he's trying to make a comeback.
Ja Rule.
Nah.
Oh my
I might be able to
God.
find it with the quickness.
If he didn't keep up with 50 Cent, he just
Nigga,
needs to stay in the back.
Hang it up. You don't need to come back. Like,
Yeah.
we're good.
He's using auto tune
He
and
should have built up
shit.
some other artists under him.
yeah, he could do that, but like.
Now do you
fuck,
think about it? Yeah, it's, we keep talking about artists that had it and never really brought no artists up under them.
Oh, we didn't bring up Ashanti and Nelly.
Yeah.
What songs they got together exactly?
They have
Body on Me?
Body on Me. They have
They have a baby now.
yeah, they have a baby now.
Any other songs?
No.
All right.
Yeah, just a one team.
I don't really think there's
Wasn't
any
he
other
in like
dude.
a one
Huh?
two of
I
her
think they're
music
cute.
videos?
I guess they're all right. I wouldn't have spin the block. I would have upgraded my nigga.
All right, so here's what we got for the Ja Rule snippet.
Sorry that I've been away for so long, now that I'm back home. Still getting high as a Cristo, still doing shots of Anejo. Sometimes I prefer Blanco. All my shooters, are you ready, set, let it go.
You shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I was just about to say that. Like, nigga,
Lots of problems.
it's okay. We don't need you. You're good.
Right, he doesn't need to come back. Still love you,
Especially
Ja.
like
Yeah.
that. Especially like that.
Yeah, that was
It
crazy.
was like grunge, and he's on a soft beat. Like, nigga, chill out.
Like, he needs them Griselda beats. He'll be okay over there if anything.
Probably, yeah. Or just maybe just go back to the element, back to basics. Go back to
It might work.
Go back to what worked for you.
But people are saying that the issue is Irv Gotti ain't here. Irv Gotti was the playmaker.
That could be a thing.
Right. A lot of people don't know how to throw their own bone. That's why they all end up broke. Because what do you mean you can't go and look about a venue to go host your own show? Like, what?
Bobby Shmurda just had issues with setting up a tour. They said he sold about 10 tickets every city. It was like a 20, 30 city tour.
10 tickets.
Every state or like every location. Like every venue only like 10 tickets
That's wild.
at the max. And they said they
Well-
shut that shit down. Said fuck that.
Bobby Shmurda's a Fruit Loop now, right? So nobody's fucking
I
with
didn't
that.
want to say it.
No one's fucking with that.
Yeah, like he missed his run.
Yeah, he had one of the greatest fumbles. He came out of jail. We thought he was going to do something. Then it's like, what the fuck's going on?
Pink panties.
Wait, what?
Pink laced panties. Yeah, he was in the bin for too long. Fuck. Look at his mouthpiece. You look like he... And he came out really fruity. So now people are just like, what's the matter with this guy?
Mhm.
Like, it's not like he's what's that next guy's name? And he just beat his RICO case and everything.
Young
Oh,
Thug?
Young Thug.
Yeah, Young Thug.
He ain't really do shit yet. He dropped a song with Future. The song cool, but what do you got exactly? Let's see what you got for real.
He's building up artists as well.
He
There's
is?
Mariah the Scientist.
They're not together no more.
Huh?
They're not.
I don't think so. That's where he just dissed her the other day.
Oh wow.
She's been going to his courts.
Yeah, cause he's saying he wanted to drop an album with Future and Lil Baby, and I feel like we don't need that necessarily.
Not really.
Future's hot.
But not with Lil Baby though.
Not with Baby. Baby's that. But Future for sure. Drake even, if you're still tied in with him.
And he was standing up for Drake too. But
Someone got to.
But then again, it's still someone else's timing. It's not his own. Right. Because what if Drake doesn't want to do any music with him right now? Like, that's why he dropped the party, right? Because they're suppressing his music. So they're probably just trying a thing to see, like, how it'll, you know?
But Party Next Door had his own controversy too,
Like
like that whole his whole drug use apparently.
everybody be on drugs.
Not me.
We talking about the industry niggas.
They all do that shit.
Yeah.
They would have to crash out on the internet for people to be like, oh my God, this drug addict. Justin Bieber's not a drug addict. No, like I would understand why he would be taking drugs because a whole bunch of man went up in his rear end and now it's just like he's
Allegedly.
fucked up. No, not alleged. No, it's not. Look how
Allegedly.
fucked up he is. Usher took that shit with stride.
Oh,
Usher looked
You
like
know
he was
what?
enjoying the dick sucking. Assumptions?
Allegedly.
Apparently, Usher and his mom just settled with what's his name? What's that white guy's name that killed Whitney Houston?
Yeah, the drug dealer that gave
No.
Whitney her last.
What's the white guy's name? The producer. Is he a
Oh.
producer or a manager? Whitney.
I don't even know.
Yeah, that fat white guy with the glasses.
No clue who that is.
What the fuck?
Storage?
No.
Why are you doing Scott Storch like that? Oh, you're fucked.
That's the only
Remember
one that I
he
can think
he
of.
was the one that was hosting the party.
Harvey Weinstein?
Oh,
No.
yes.
Yo,
I don't remember.
Clive Davis?
Clive Davis. Usher and his mom just settled with Clive Davis.
Isn't he dead?
No. And he's about to get
We're
pulled
just
into the
putting death on everyone at this point.
No, I thought he died.
So do you guys think that like someone's personal life can get too wrapped up in their professional life?
Well, going into business, it's 365 48/7, right? So yeah, your personal life will get wrapped up into your business. Like if you're doing it all yourself, especially. Yeah. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
What do you guys think is like too personal? Like, do you think there's like a too personal?
I think bringing your personal shit to the internet is just dumb. Like when like couples crash out on each other on the internet, I'm like, why do we need to know about like, oh yeah, you ate my pussy? Like, why do we need to know about that? Like,
And that's why I rate Halle Bailey, because she didn't say nothing about that DVD ass.
DDG,
DVD.
Who?
DDG.
She said my name DVD.
Like, yes, sir.
I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
I'm listening.
Yeah, DVD, MTCD.
I don't know what that
Okay,
is,
no
like, you know.
career, no music, not doing good.
Don't kill me.
You know what? He has one song that I like.
Do you know the name of it?
The one about flying to Jamaica, who flew you to Jamaica. Like, he just,
You like
Bruh.
that song?
yeah, I do like that song. When I was going to Jamaica, I was just like, yeah, who the fuck flew me to Jamaica? Me, myself. You know what I mean?
If you want a song about Jamaica, listen to Dame Dot. He has a song called Jamaica.
Bruh, why me need that for?
Because it's a better song,
No,
most
sir.
likely. Dame Dot, that nigga.
Give me Rose Dawn tomorrow.
Mhm.
Rose Dawn, hey. Beanie Man, Spice, Baby Sham, Bears Hammond, all the oldies.
Yo, I seen him live last year. He is
Shensia,
cold till this
Jada
day.
Kingdom, Lady Lava, Governor.
Kia Patan.
See it there?
Who else we got?
There's-
Shonda Paul.
We're not gonna talk about colonizers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
You're only the biggest artist because of colorism.
Lordy, lordy.
And pardon?
How's it called?
What do you mean? He's Douglas?
Like he's
He doesn't even look a lick of nigga. No, he's related to the Rothschilds. They did a whole genealogy on
I heard
him.
someone say this the other day.
Yeah, I seen it. He's related to them.
I wonder if I
So-
got any Illuminati ties by blood. Like,
Look
let
at-
me know. Where my bag at? Just give me my money. Don't sign me up for nothing, all right?
No, you have to put on the little tutu.
Yeah, we ain't doing none of that.
Prance around.
Make your clone do it.
Do you think clones are real?
Mm-hmm.
Well, who else did they say was cloned?
Gucci.
Gucci Man,
Yo,
the comedian,
which comedian?
Dave Chappelle.
Oh,
I don't think
Jamie Foxx was the most recent one too.
Oh right.
that's what they said.
Didn't they make
They're like,
a-
who's this
a
freckle-faced
movie about
nigga?
that or some shit?
But no, apparently Diddy tried to kill him.
Yeah, wasn't it called something about who cloned?
And they're basically
Tyrone or
trying to
some
say that
shit?
like,
Oh yes, that's right. He looks sick, right?
Yeah.
You have to remember too, they do a lot of like brainwashing and stuff like that. So I don't even think it's cloning. I think they're brainwashing them. Like what the Germans were doing to the Jewish people with all like Margaret Sanger and I can't remember exactly what it's called, but electrifying people's brains and fucking them up to see what happens. But yeah, free Palestine. They're killing too much kids over there, and for a
Yeah.
very long time. It's actually really sad. It's really, that doesn't, like in war, I've watched so many war movies. Like, there's no real like, I understand there's some casualties, but most of the people get to move out of that way. They're just hurting them, saying, oh yeah, go to the north, you'll be safe there, and then bombing them at nighttime. What kind of wickedness is that? How could those people be God's people? And my Bible, I believe my Bible. No one could tell me nothing after that. They're not children of God.
Who's the children of God then?
Pardon?
Who are the children of God?
Well, all you think we reach ya. What's your background? Okay. How did we reach there? You see, I did my research. I had to be like, okay, so what? We just got kidnapped and brought over
from everywhere.
from everywhere, but we didn't come from nowhere. Like they just snatched us up out of Africa. No, we were a very great people, and we lost our countenance. So I understand what happened, but at the same time, we got trafficked, we got drug trafficked, put on boats, and brought to the Americas to build the Americas.
But we're already all over the world already too.
Well, you have to remember there were Drancos or sorry,
There was what?
Jonkro. All skin folk ain't king folk, right? So, like, God had his set apart people amongst the rest of Babylon. Yeah, but let's not talk about this. Next. Of course you can, but I feel like you want to say something.
Yeah, I feel
That's
like
why.
you have
It's
an
not my
opinion.
podcast. It's Cronem Show.
Since ChatGPT couldn't really correlate with Kiki,
Put me on the spot.
yeah, tell us about yourself. You know what I mean, and your music and what you want to do with it. Is that okay?
Hell yeah.
Co-host, man. That's your co-host.
Okay, well, I'm KEKEDABRAT. I'm an upcoming female Toronto artist in the city. I have 2 singles out right now. The first one that I dropped was Why You Mad. The recent one that I have out is called Scary Ho Season. I dropped that one for Halloween.
Banger.
Yeah, I'm just trying to build up myself. I'm trying to put myself out there on different platforms and stuff, and like kind of just make a name for myself in the city, because I feel like there's not a lot of female artists in Toronto like that. There is, but I just feel like they don't really get a lot of exposure. I feel like they don't really get a lot of exposure, and I kind of want to be able to be the one to, be the voice, the female voice of the city.
Kick open the door.
Yeah, open the door. I have some projects coming out this summer, some bangers. So just stay tuned.
Can we get Crow Gang to produce on one of those projects?
For sure, yeah.
Did I even send you beats?
You sent me a 1-2. You sent me a few of them. I like Detroit type beats. I mean, I would say I'm pretty versatile. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I just have to hear. I know what I like. I just know what I like. I don't know. Like, I could hop on a drill beat. I could do like I said, a Detroit beat. I could even do an R&B beat, but American type of beats.
But it's not Toronto beats by default because Toronto don't really have its own sound.
I don't think Toronto has its own sound.
Everything is American shit, technically. If we're talking beat selection.
Maybe it's the accent
But we're
that
talking
I'm thinking
beats.
about. In terms of beats,
Beats are universal.
beats are universal,
No, but
right?
it all came from pretty much trap sound is the universal sound. Trap and like drill that came from the States, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So pretty much the whole world is running with the American sound. But Afro beats is a African thing.
Mhm.
It's like almost every other region has their own sound that is their sound, but what is our sound?
Now, it's kind of hard to say. It is hard to say now.
I could say the most unique artist in Toronto right now, in my opinion, is Sad Boy.
I was gonna say the exact same thing, but
She's alternative. though.
she is
But
alternative.
I'm just saying she's the most.
She is unique.
But is that a Toronto sound or is that
I'm not
like
saying it's a Toronto sound. I'm just saying she's the most
She
unique
does
one out of the
have,
bunch
like-
right now.
She
Okay.
does have like
She's
her
creating
own,
something.
her
Mhm.
own kind of style that nobody else has.
is she's like a type rocker type, right?
I wouldn't say rock, like kind of like pop almost.
Pop rock?
Alternative.
Alternative?
Yeah.
Alternative rapper,
Yeah.
street type. Like that's the thing. You can't really put her in a box yet. I don't know if
Right.
you ever could, but she's still cooking, so we want to see what she developed. You know,
Yo, we need some alcohol. Like, where's the hospitality, fam?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
one thing.
drink.
Come here, so them not even have
I be
That's
lying like a
cap.
motherfucker. How you know that's cap?
Because you look like a drinker.
Wow, that's crazy. Do I look like a smoker?
No, not really. I don't know.
I don't want to judge you because of your locks, you know what I mean? But Rastafari.
Remember I had edibles?
Yo, remember that one time at my crib when moms did the dinner party and shit? And I think you were there that time, yeah? Yo, I came downstairs. I was done working on some music and shit. Came downstairs, seeing a table full of food, I see bare baked goods and things. I see like mini cheesecakes. And my mom had like a full cheesecake on the table. You know I fuck with that cheesecake, especially the cherry. You fuck with cherry cheesecake?
I don't like the cherries. I just like the sauce.
How about you?
I love me some cherry cheesecake.
My nigga.
I
could
said
make
I like
some
the
good
sauce.
cheesecake too, eh? I could make some
But
good
she like the
cheesecake.
cherry cheesecake for real. She gonna fuck with the cherries too. You know what I'm saying? So yo, I came downstairs, packed up some. What was being served that day? Probably macaroni pie with the rice and peas and jerk chicken and oxtail and curry goat and all of them bomber clock thing there. And then I seen some cheesecake and I said, I love a cheesecake. So I put the cheesecake on the plate, man, yam the food, and I gone back upstairs. And then I don't know, I just felt mad tired after a while. Fell asleep. Came back downstairs hours later, ate some more food, ate more cheesecake. And this is just on repeat for like the whole weekend. And I just keep sleeping the whole weekend. It was on like day 2. No, like day 3 now. Like my mom sees me with a slice of cheesecake. She's like, that's why you've been sleeping. She said, that's weed cheesecake.
Oh,
Oh, Dad.
Wow.
it's an edible.
Oh no, I'll die.
I prefer you not.
I'd
Yeah,
be
please tell
sweating
me.
pools.
You don't have to put this on here, but I'll never forget the story about that man. It was unwarranted. First of all, he went into someone's cupboard. He ate the brownies without asking anyone, so he didn't know that it was weed brownies.
I think mom said, that's an edible. He's like, yes, I can eat it.
It never
He never
understood.
He never understood.
Yo,
And
who's your
then
mom? Like the
After a
dealer?
while, he thought he could manage it, but then after a while, I think moms was trying to call him or something, and he wasn't answering anyone. And then he said how he's dead.
Hold on. So here's what happened. I remember I was on FaceTime. I'm sitting at the kitchen table, laptop right there. I'm cooking up a beat. I just be working wherever. That was my spot at the time, kitchen table. Working on a beat. And after like the man got up and he's walking towards the kitchen, and all I seen was the man just drop on the ground by me. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? He's like, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm like, you're talking, you're not dead. And then he said, take me to the hospital. I'm like,
Yo, I'm fucking dead.
they took him to the hospital, had to put him in a
Took him or
wheelchair.
carried him? They had to carry him.
Wasn't it 2 women that had to drag him into the wheelchair?
Yes.
Cause I said, I'm staying home. Fuck this shit. I got shit to do. I don't got time for your fuckery. Yo, he got to the hospital. They're like, yo, it's just weed. Like, you could sleep it off. He's like, no.
In his best African accent.
He wasn't even African. He was Lucian.
Oh, yeah, them other accent too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I need to meet your mom.
When you're ready, you know?
Wait, does she?
She's a tourist, by the way, just like you.
Oh yeah, you've been telling me she must be great. That's why she got all the greens. Yeah.
And she's
Mom.
a big chef, too.
Well, she's making edibles. Like, yeah.
Yo, there was a one time, like an edible fucked me up so much that I just had to lay in my bed, and then I just had to keep my eyes closed, and I just started seeing like Matrix type shit, just numbers in green. Like when I opened my eyes, I couldn't see shit. It was just a black room with just nothing but green numbers, like 0101. I'm like, what the fuck
You
is
were
going
sleeping.
on? No, I know I wasn't.
It's your brain just playing tricks on you. What do you expect, like, for your music, like, going forward? Like, I wanted you to, like, drop a little something for the camera, you know what I mean?
I know.
Just a little something. Don't be shy. But, like, where do you want to go with this?
But realistically, I just want to make it out. I'm just trying to make it out, trying to give back to my peoples, and yeah, that's pretty much it for
It's
now.
good that you have someone like Athea that
right,
has a platform like AtMyCity
right.
that she supports you.
And
Right.
the Crodies, we're here
Yeah.
together.
And the
Yeah.
And I don't just want to do music either. I kind of want to like do other things too, like
Who in the city do you rate? Like, give us like 5 artists that
Like
you
males or
respect.
females?
It doesn't matter.
I think Pangs is really sick. I think if he was on road, he'd be super doing his thing right now. Is there like, are you asking me for like a top 5 or something?
Like no particular order, just whoever you enjoy listening to or
Um,
respect their music.
I like Paris Richards. She's hard. Who else? To be honest, I don't really listen to a lot of Toronto rap. To be honest, I don't really listen to Toronto music.
Right.
I think Sav, what's his name? Sav.
Four times?
Sav4. Yeah, I think he's doing his thing right now.
Disco music.
I got them grooving.
Yeah, I like
I
groovy
fucked
stuff
with it
like that.
because, like,
yeah.
you know, he went on like a disco beat. It was different, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Shenzhen is good.
Oh yeah, I like
How the
her
fuck
too.
we forget Shenzhen?
Yeah, I like her
No,
too.
she needs to drop more still. She needs to drop
That's
more.
the thing.
Forget Shenzhen.
That's the thing. There's no.
Yo, Shenzhen got a song called Pay Up. It's produced by me and Flockstar. Shout out my nephew Flockstar. He going dummy with it. You know what I'm saying? That song Pay Up, produced by me and Flockstar, Shenzhen featuring King Kalia. That just got posted on that Baddies Africa. So you know we doing it.
Baddies Africa.
Yeah, I rate it. That song caught a lot of ears, right? You know what would have been more sick if they put the credits in the show.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they should have did that.
They should do that.
Yeah, but we're lucky that we're able to just Shazam
Have the
songs
placement.
now.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're lucky for that.
I actually wanted to ask you a question.
Me? Okay, what you got?
Yeah,
for me?
because like, what is your network? Is it just local? You know, because like,
In Toronto, nah. Artists in the States, so that's Detroit, Philly, DC, where else? Like just all over the States. I can't even remember off the top of my head, like New Orleans.
nothing in the UK.
I work with a producer out there in Milan County. He's Crow Gang. So we haven't worked with no UK artists. Like he says, like Milan. The one thing I rate about him is like his artistry. Like he says, he's not just trying to work with just anyone. Like if you're not sick, like I don't care to send shit to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like he said, it's not even about the money. Let's create some shit for real. You know.
Right.
So he said there's not really too many artists over there that he really cares to lock in with that because he doesn't know them personally anyways. But if he comes across someone on the come up that he rates for real, then he says he's gonna lock in with them and just build, you know?
Well, like I need you to do me a favor because
What's
like
that?
we have artists out here that, you know, want to do like different features and collaborations and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But like, you know, coming from, you know, inner city, Toronto, it could be a little bit harder. Like people, you know, might like say, you know, have notoriety and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Like we need people like you to make the network in these places and like perhaps network artists to do collaborations overseas
Yes, and we need to bring back ciphers.
in a sense.
Big is
But
sleeping on that one. He said, man.
for ciphers, it's weird because
That's if you're a spitter, though. If you're not a spitter, it's not going to really make sense. Because a lot of
Right.
artists are not like
But in-
lyricists.
you know, for Galflix, I was actually thinking about having an artist night, and
Okay.
if I were to do a cipher, I would allow them to bring their own beat.
Okay.
But isn't a cipher just like one beat?
It can be, but like, it'll be like their mini freestyle, I guess you could say. Like,
Showcase, not a cipher.
there you
Right.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we could still like implement it, you know what I mean? And have people that are like hip hop, you know, spitters to come out and do that.
Which songs are we having in rotation right
Those are got to be artists from Toronto or artists from anywhere in the world.
now? Anywhere.
All right, so right
Party
now,
next door.
Party Next Door? Which
Mhm.
songs?
Bro, they're all on SoundCloud. You can't find them nowhere.
Yo, there's a Party Next Door song I super fuck with. It's called No Feelings. Like it's basically like a throwaway because I never made an album. There's a version with Travis Scott. I don't care for that version, but there's the version I prefer is the one with Cash Out. If you remember Riding Around with that Nina, that Cash Out. That came out years ago though. Whatever you got.
Honestly, I've been listening to that Mariah the Scientist song because like I be in my feels still.
All right, we're gonna check that out too then.
I'm a brat, but like I'm a lover girl too, you know?
Smiley's pretty good. He was supposed to perform one time in a venue that I was working at, and the police came and shut it down. Said no.
For Smiley?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a minute
No.
ago. I remember.
Yeah.
If anyone's wondering like what I've been listening to in rotation lately, today there's two artists I was fucking with. I had them on repeat. Bree Bands, she got a song on the Nasty Girl beat, And then we also got Naomi J. I think the song is called No Long Talk. Other than that, that's just what I had in rotation for today.
Me? Music?
She said Party Next Door.
Oh, yes.
Honestly, everything's on my SoundCloud. I listen to a range of music. Like, I grew up Canadian. Like,
Did you fuck with Chaos growing up?
Yeah.
My nigga. Yo, that every day
didn't?
is Saturday night, but I can't wait for Sunday morning.
Right?
No time to get down because I'm moving up. Like, yo, real Toronto niggas know it.
I grew up on reggae music. So, you know, when you're talking about having the drums and the steel pan and everything in the background, like, that was, even when I listen to that music today, I feel so much filled up. Like, some of the music today is kind of just very draining. You know what I mean? Some of it is good hype music. Kiki has some good hype music.
Like, a lot of shit don't got no soul to it.
You guys
know?
stop it. But yeah, like, I still find myself listening to older music. I still like, you know, there's still a few songs that do happen in today's day and age, like newer stuff. And they're mostly underground. Cause like, I'm on SoundCloud, you know what I mean? I get to listen to everybody that's posting on SoundCloud. So I'm getting the underground, I'm getting new stuff, I'm getting the old stuff. But I definitely still do like the old stuff better than the new stuff right now.
I couldn't agree still, because even the other day, like, I really had a throwback day bumping a lot of, like, 2000s Toronto hip-hop. So that's going back to the Lou Breeze, the Mayhems, the C4s, Jet Blacks, Smugglers. I was trying to get a Benny Black feature early on, like, way back, like, when I was early rapping. Like, I almost locked it, shit, but that was the Finch YG's days, you know?
Okay.
Who else? Who am I missing right now?
Even
Even
old school
Khalifa.
hip-hop. Wiz Khalifa?
Genghis Khan. Young Tory was one of my favorites, for sure.
Yeah, Young Tory.
My bad, not Young Tory, Young Tony.
Young Tory was good too for Toronto.
No, Young Tony is from way before.
Okay.
Young Tory is a 2010s artist.
Yeah, I know, but his stuff was still good.
No, I'm talking
and
about niggas from the 2000s to 2010.
Okay, but we didn't bring up Young Tory for Toronto scene, and he is foundational as well.
No, he's not, because we're talking about artists before 2010 came. We're talking about
You're not
originals.
hearing me. I know what you're talking about.
All right, let me get back to my list. Who did I miss out on? I said Genghis Khan, Khalifa. Y'all fucking with Doechii?
No,
Yeah.
fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
Why? What happened with her?
I fuck with Doechii.
Because
I fuck with her music.
You can say that though, right? You can say fuck
Because-
Doechii, right? Oh, you can do that,
because
though, right?
she's a swagger jagger. Like,
From who?
first of all,
From Nikki?
Yes.
Don't do that.
It's very true.
at
don't
least
think
give
so.
At least she can
give
rap.
At least give the girl her props if you're gonna steal
No,
her swag.
first of all,
Nah.
she's a definition of get rich and switch. The whole time you're saying Nikki this, Nikki that, just like the rest of the bitches. And then as soon as you feel like you're getting a little bit hot, the industry's pinning you against Nikki, so you unfollow her and start like dissing her and using her flow.
I didn't even know she was dissing her.
Oh,
This the girl them know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
She definitely stole
All I
her
know is I
flow.
fuck with the music.
I fuck with Doechii.
I like music.
She needs
You like
to
my
give her
music?
flowers.
yeah, I do like your music.
My nigga.
Even that one, I just put that on TikTok.
She fuck with that, the same song that Chat GPT was talking about, the sped up version, Coulda Woulda.
Mm-hmm. Actually really like that one.
I'm trying to get a
really like
remix
that
with
one.
a female singer on there.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a real singer.
don't worry, you'll make it work.
All right, yo. When it comes to horror movies, I'm about to go watch Final Destination Bloodline,
That's
so I'm
what I
about to
wanna
head
watch.
out.
Where are you going to watch it?
Oh, I want to watch
The movie
that.
theater. I'm not gonna watch
At
that.
Discover Town Center?
Nah. I'm going to a drive-in theater actually.
Ooh, romantic. Who you going with?
His lotion.
All right, yo, we're done here. This is the Cronem show. This is the Cronem show with the Crowdiettes.
Yes.
Nah, I don't like how you just did me like that.
What did I
I don't got
do?
no lotion in my bag.
Listen, that's why you're ashy. Look at your hands, then.
All right, yo, we're done.
No drinks, no nothing.
Stop this.
Don't do that.
Zoom in to
He's a rookie. He doesn't know hosting yet. He hasn't came to that. This is 4th episode.
His first. You know I'm just playing with you. Like,
Still, that's rude.
it's me.
I don't even know your name.
Yeah, you do. That's why I'm on. That's what he doesn't know my name. I'm one of the Crodies. You don't need to know my name.
And that's where Shorty's gonna talk about. Is that Crodisha?
I can be. And what, Shorty?
Stop this.
What you gonna do?
All right. This is episode 4. We out.